All right, we are belly up. It is Vikings at Lambeau against the horseshit Green Bay Packers. Packers can lick. And we were joined by Mel today. Either that or one bar got a whole hell of a lot better looking.
I think he did.
I agree.
Let's go.
I agree. So yeah, Vikings at Packers. Again, the Vikings coming off a huge win over the San Francisco 49ers. Packers just lost the Denver Broncos. That is embarrassing. Vikings on the uptick. Packers on the downswing. We got Harmsy. He thinks one more peed 4 times before he got to Wisconsin. I guarantee you he did.
He most definitely did. His bladder shot.
Law Fan 19 thinks this might be a trap game for the 3-4 Vikings. Can you have a trap game when you're 3-4? I'm not sure that's even possible.
Nah.
I mean, yeah, we'll talk about it later. Let's see. Who else? We got Harms in the house. Delton Vincent. I think that's Lord Vincent to me. Sloth Fan 19. Purple and gold for days. Dusty Ray. Our good friend is here. Dusty Ray. Davey Chains, obviously in the house. Viking funeral. Purple and gold for days. I think I said that one. How are we all feeling? How is everybody feeling? Confident? Confidence high? I think so.
Most definitely. Look, shout out to Viking Funeral. Know why? I wore the black for Viking Funeral because we're about to take some Packers down and we're about to put them 6 feet in the ground. That's what I believe. Let's go Vikings. Shout out to Viking Funeral. I feel the vibes, bro. You see the tie, you see the black. Yeah.
You were already burying this team. Everything points to a Vikings win. I think, we're playing good football. The team we saw Monday night was like a whole new team. I hope that team shows up again here in Lambeau and really beats a Packers team that's just not very good right now.
They're ass wipes. Like,
wait,
my baby ass wipes.
We weren't 0-4. I thought we were 1-3, weren't we?
We never started 0-4.
Come on, Harms. Get your head out of your ass. Lord Vincent. Okay, question. Do you see our offensive tackles able to set the edge on the running game? Yeah, absolutely I do. And I'm not going to get into that too much, but we'll talk about that later. But I think we'll talk about the running game. Let's see. We got ready to roll. Chris Bauman. Harmsy is feeling great. 0-4
Great.
Let's see.
What's up with this 0-4 start, Lubs? Did we start 0-4?
No, it was a typo.
Okay, that's what
Harmsy was here. I'd take him over my knee and bare butt cheek spank him.
Wow.
I would.
That's deep. Are you his father?
Might as well be. I could be.
The salt.
So yes. All right, let's hop into these inactives. We got enough watching here. So Vikings inactives. Second week in a row, Najee Thompson is not going to play in this one. I guess he's the celebration coordinator. He's not even freaking playing in this one. So no Najee Thompson. That makes us sad.
Sad.
No flash.
Pom-poms.
Yeah,
tears. Pom-poms.
It's not great. Kenny Ngwangu, our kick returner, inactive. I don't know what's going on there. If he's hurt or I would assume it's going to be Ty Chandler now returning kicks. So a little bit surprising to see Kenny there after returning last week. Now being inactive. I'm a little surprised to see that.
Are you excited about Chandler? Possibly being the return.
I love Chandler. I think he's damn good. Yeah, he's explosive. He's quick. He's shifty. Another surprising inactive, Brian Asamoah, inactive today. So Ivan Pace, Troy Dye, we'll be seeing those guys today. So a little surprised to see Asamoah.
Listen, is it surprising? Is it really surprising?
He hasn't played much, but I mean he's always been there. He's a special teamer. Yeah, I don't know.
You're like, by now he should be good. Like after San Francisco win.
Harmsy, that's right.
Harms.
That's the typo fee right there.
Hey, man, Harms, we love your grammatic errors and your typos. So keep on coming if you're going to send the $4.99. But we appreciate it, buddy.
Do not install Grammarly, whatever you do. Nick Muse again inactive. Just been consistent with Nick Muse every single week. Speaking of Musey, let's see here. I do want to show this guy is
Nick Muse.
He's inactive. There he is right there.
Wow. Wow. I am baffled. This is beyond me. This.
And then let's see. We got Ezra Cleveland inactive. Not surprised there. He's still dinged up with his ankle, foot, some lower limb type of injury. And Hakeem Adeniji, they called him up only to make him inactive every single week. So we got Packers inactives here. I got them over here. Let me pull that up. Really nothing to get excited about here. Something called Malik Heath, a wide receiver. He is inactive.
Who?
Corner Malik Heath, a very good candy bar. I hope to get a couple on Halloween here on Tuesday. Cornerback Robert Rochelle, he's inactive. Again, who the hell that is, I don't know. Zane Anderson, their safety's inactive. A tackle called Caleb Jones. Hell, I might as well be on this list with these names we're reading here. An outside linebacker, one of my draft crushes who ended up in Green Bay, Brenton Cox Jr. is inactive today. Wow. So no real big names inactive.
Say that name 3 times over again. Say that last name 3 times.
Brenton Cox Jr. Cox.
Wow. This is wild. Where's one bar when you need him?
Michael Carter dropping rumors. He's got some inside information. Yeah, I don't know what happened to men. Viking funeral. Let's smack the whack pack. Nisberg, I thought you weren't going to be here. You told me that you were going to miss the pregame and the postgame, and there you are, gracing us with.
Gotcha.
He did.
Gotcha.
Pulled a fast one on me. So inactives. I guess I'm a little bit more surprised on the Vikings ones than the Packers ones. I was hoping we at least have one big name. I know Jared Alexander was kind of banged up. Aaron Jones is banged up. They're both going in this one. So,
and obviously we know JJ is
he'll be back. What week
Justin
after next?
Freaking Jefferson next week?
Yeah. No, I think it's the week after that. I think it's the week after.
Let's go.
I'm assuming he is going to be ready to roll and very anxious to get back on the field. Skull Aiden. It says Hunter ain't getting traded either. No one's getting traded. We're gonna bring in somebody. Is what we're gonna do. We are a freaking Super Bowl contender right now. Actually, I think we're the 7th seed, which is the last seed, I believe. All right. So what would happen for the Vikings? I mean, we're all feeling pretty confident. It seems to be the vibe here. What would have to go wrong for the Vikings to actually lose this game?
Well, what would have to go wrong? I'm glad you presented that question to me because I know the sauce. I got my ears to the streets, y'all. So what would have to go wrong is turnovers. I'm going to be real. We obviously know all these games that we've seen us actually lose, even though maybe our defense gave up some rushing yards, XYZ, we obviously know it's been turnovers. So that's where I'm going with it. What about you, Lubs?
The only thing I'm really concerned about, and it's not the Packers team, they're ass. They are horrible. It's just the letdown. I'm afraid we're going to come out flat. And we've seen it last year. What happened when you have the 62-yard field goal to beat the Giants on Christmas Eve? You come out next week, get your ass beat by the Packers in Lambeau. You had the exciting win against the Buffalo Bills. I mean, just an emotional drain and an improbable, crazy-ass win.
Who was the quarterback last year, though?
It was Kirk Cousins. He was our quarterback.
No, in Green Bay.
Oh, it was Aaron Rodgers. But it's not about that. It's about how we show up. And then, like, the Buffalo game, you come back next week against the Cowboys, and you're flat. And I know, like, the win against the Niners, I wouldn't call it like an emotional win. It was a good, solid team victory, but it wasn't like it was a last-second thing. So I hope there's no letdown, but that's the only thing that concerns me is that we come up flat and we just.
So just like a Miller Lite, like one bar's Miller Lite, when he's talking too much and he just leaves it out, sitting out, and he still drinks it flat like that.
He still drinks it, yeah. One bar is at the game. He is at Lambeau. He's been going. It's his 2nd year in a row going to Lambeau, so he is actually there representing the One Bar Lupagus show, deep in enemy territory.
I'm happy for.
So deep, put her butt to sleep.
Wow.
Great
wow.
Song.
Wow. Keep your skull in your hole. Wow.
The other thing I do want to see the Vikings improve on, and I've seen it here in the comments, is just that red zone offense. We got to start scoring touchdowns, not settling for field goals. I don't have little faith. I mean, I have faith. I expect us to win. I'm just afraid. And if we lose, I think that's why we come up flat.
Davy Chains, Lupagus had. Listen, we're just saying target TJ in the end zone. We understand when you're in that red zone area, because or bring in Cam Akers. That's pretty much, scheme up some things like that between TJ and Cam, and throw it up high for TJ. And that's what that's what I would think. I mean, because you're talking about who has maybe the one of the best maybe back shoulder fades or a fade ball. I mean, a touch like a soft touch is Kirk Cousins. So throw it up to him.
Happy birthday, Michael Carter. You're probably 29 years old, I would say.
Wow. Happy birthday.
Picture. Hell yeah.
He's a G.
I mean, what could be better than a Vikings win over the Packers on your birthday? Couldn't even imagine.
Yeah. God. Right. unless we lose, then
That would
and
be
then
horrible.
and then and then one bar is in enemy territory. We might have to go rescue one bar. Like we might have to go to the cheesehead place. We
No,
dare not say their name. You know what
no,
I'm saying? And rescue one bar because he might get in a fight. I think he
yeah.
might have to turn up at the game.
And if he gets in a fight, he's getting his ass kicked. I guarantee you that much. He'll scratch
Probably.
and go for the
Nah,
crotch.
probably.
He'll go for the crotch is what he'll do. But yeah. Um,
But as long as he gets drunk, though.
let's talk a little bit about the red zone offense. And you mentioned it, like use Hawkinson, use Cam Akers. I don't get like the Niners game. You had Akers carry all the way down there, and then you swap it out for Madison. Then you start doing the stupid tush push. That's not us. I mean, come on,
Like
KOC.
tush
Use
push.
your
They love
targets.
tush pushes. Yeah, tush push.
That was
You know what I'm saying? They're not
disgusting.
used
It
to the
was.
tush getting pushed.
Why were we doing that? That's not who we are. KOC's got to remember who we
No,
are, and
who we
let us
are.
little play action. Use like Ty Chandler, get him, pitch it out. Ty, use his speed, get out on the edge. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't get why the play calling, especially the last couple weeks inside the red zone.
Where's the screens that the halfback screens once you get in the red zone? Because they don't run those screens. They very very often. They might run a
Yeah.
tight end. And so I would think that if we have trouble in the red zone, you would run a quick screen like a pitch screen or whatnot. To Matty or even TJ, just because his size, if you're within maybe 5 or 10 yards.
I honestly, I want Alexander Madison out of every red zone package today. He can't catch. He has no vision. No, get him the hell out of there.
You're right.
I don't want him out there.
Get him out.
I mean, and
Get him
Josh Oliver is the same thing. Get his ass off there too. I don't want to see him out there.
Whoa, buddy.
Holds and drop passes. That's Josh Oliver. I think he's been a major letdown. And we got breaking news by Jonathan Wehrman.
Wrong type of tush push, Melo. I like that, Harms.
Maybe James is right. CJ Ham time in the red zone. It might just be.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. I like it. Scheme it up, KLC.
Good morning, Frozen North. Hope you had a nice cup of coffee with your eggs and bacon. Sure you did.
Eggs. Your huevos.
All right, let's so we want to improve a red zone offense. I think that's the big thing. Defensively, I just want to see him do what they did last week. Aggressive, flying around, making plays. Cam Bynum. Can he do it? Can he go back-to-back huge games?
I'm really going. I'm going to add to and jump on your back. I'm going to piggyback your statement.
Okay.
And I mean this in all sincerity. We just got to stop coming out flat. I mean, I liked how we came out. Rip it, Kirk Cousins. Act like this is your last year. KLC, stop scheming up Kirk Cousins to be so conservative. This is his last phase of his, career, and he wants a contract. We have an awesome receiving core. Our offensive line has increased dramatically in the last 2 to 3 weeks. So, I mean, just like what Lupagus said, come on, stop coming out flat like, open soda bottle.
Yep, and like you said too, if we come out in the first drive, we get the ball and we fumble. It'll just be like going backwards. It'll just be like going back. I mean, I really feel like we took a turn. Oh my god, I unplugged my thing. Hang on. I lost my monitor.
Yo, so obviously this guy has lost his whole balls. So his balls just dropped out the chair, guys. He was like, I lost it.
I just kicked my plug and lost my monitor. It was scary as hell. Good point, Viking Funeral. And we're going to talk about some X factors here, but Brandon Powell, the dude was a big part of the offense last week, not just catching the ball, running. I think he's going to have a pretty active role today.
I think he is, as long as he doesn't turn over the ball, because he wants to make the extra play. What happens a lot of times is that we try to make an extra play, like as far as to break a tackle, to get that yak, and it's not necessary. Let's just keep it methodical, protect the ball. I think that Powell, he did play a major role. I'm concerned though that Powell will turn over the ball at least once this game.
I don't think so at all. I think he's going to be.
I'm concerned.
Blue hands, surfy mitts.
Powell is solid. Now he has faith, guys. He has faith in
Powell. About my defecation this morning. All right, let's see. Powell looks. He is shifty, Bobby. You are right. As far as X factors for me, and I kind of ripped on Alexander Madison today, but I think he's going to get his on the ground. I think Cam Akers going to get his on the ground. This is the day the Vikings get their rushing touchdown first of the season, and I think we're going to go over 150 on the ground. Packers get like 140. What? I think we're going to exploit it. We're going to run the football today, and we're going to run it well.
Well, this dude's out his freaking balls. Maddie's going to have the typical 49-yard game, no touchdowns. Cam is going to have a 35-yard game. Addie's going to have over 100 yards. TJ Hawkinson is going to have over 80 yards. And
Boom.
yes, I believe KJ Osborne is going to have over 70 yards. I
say 30. I'm like, oh, that's bold. No, that's really crazy.
Yeah. I thought about it. You see me ponder on it.
Yeah. So I mean, those are my offensive X factors, and defensively, I just Hunter's going to stay hot. I don't see that changing at all. The Packers O line has not been good. Even the guys who were good last year. I talked to Pack Daddy on Friday, and he said like
Pack Daddy. What?
Yeah, he's like Elgton Jenkins is ass.
Did you just call this guy Pack Daddy?
That's what he calls himself. He's Pack Daddy.
You said it so confidently, man. Oh, I love the way you say stuff like that.
Well, that's what he calls him. I'm just gonna call him Skull TY. Good morning. I know it's
Skull TY.
The same time in Texas, or I don't know, maybe it's an hour earlier. I don't know what the hell Texas time is.
Is he in Texas?
I think so.
What's that tax like?
He's on a dude ranch.
A dude ranch? Freaking, he's on Yellowstone? No, I'm just playing. That's not even in Texas, bro.
I don't know. So I want to see Cam Bynum like follow up a big game with another big game. That would be sweet to see. Maybe some more Ivan Pace this game. I don't think they really schemed him in there last week. We'll see if they use more linebackers. I think they had like 3 safeties out the entire game, but in the big one, Brian Flores, just continue to do what you've been doing. The Vikings defense, I think, is ranked now middle of the league, passing and rushing defense.
Blitz.
Young quarterback, confuse him. He will make mistakes. Even if you don't confuse him so he's making a shit ton of mistakes.
Blitz. I love the packages. Brian Flores, that was a great point, Lupagus, about that particular subject. I also think one of the X factors, just to add on to, would be Harrison the Hitman Smith. I tried to stay away every week because that's one of our iconic pieces from predicting that he was going to have a great game. But every week I see him make a play, if it's against Christian McCaffrey, if it's 14 tackles, if it's some type of play, and I'm like, wow, that is veteran leadership. And so those plays actually turn every single tide of the game. And with that being said, even in him in a blitz package, it's going to really confuse seeing that safety up top, or at the line, and then jump back into coverage. So I think his hitman is going to be a factor, X factor, a huge one. This
might actually be one bar here. I think it might be.
Oh, is he sneaking and creeping?
I don't know. He's out there ordering a bratwurst, and he snuck away to watch a show for a minute, I think.
He wanted a brat.
I've seen him eat a bratwurst in one bite.
Wow, bro. So he has skills. Wow.
He's with Julian Marker. They're whapping beers and whapping brats is what they're doing.
just out here, just never mind. I'll digress.
Whapping things. Yeah, I mean,
go Aiden.
Everybody feels this might actually be a multi-score win for the Vikings, the first one in forever. I'm feeling the same. I really don't see this one being close. Minnesota Sports Talk says 34-17. Unless the Vikings are their own worst enemy, which I believe is also a Creed song. So hope they're not playing that one in the locker room.
Wow. I gotta tell you something, Lupagus. I gotta tell the chat something. Hey guys, hey, everyone, like, subscribe, make sure you comment in the section. Also, Skull, use the promo code for Underdog Fantasy. We'll match your first deposit up to $100. You like it, hit that button. Let's go, Lups. Let's go, one bar. Let's go, Vikings.
Yeah, let's do it. And I think I said in our prediction video, Vikings by 10. I'm actually gonna extend that. I think Vikings win by 17 in this one. Packers aren't good. The only thing I think the Vikings hold the Vikings back is the Vikings themselves, and I don't think they're gonna do it. They're gonna come up firing in this one and kick some Packer ass.
Well, so unlike Lupagus here, who obviously is like one bar, they're going up, at some point one bar was at 33-10, his prediction somewhere like crazy. That.
Yeah.
And then yours was what, 24-17?
I think it was 24. I think I had him by 27-17, maybe by 10.
27-17, right? Yeah. And now you're saying
I'm gonna say you're 34-17 now.
Wow. Well, I'm going to go with a smooth 24-17. I like that score. I think that their defense might make a play, which allows Jordan Love to actually be able to, make a easy touchdown score, probably to Dobbs. And but 24-17 sounds good. Even though y'all switched up on me. You switched up on me.
I did, and I'm going with what I'm feeling right now, and my feelings did change. And I think it's better.
You got the
Yeah.
juice. Make sure y'all make that bet in Underdog Fantasy. He got the juice. He got the juice.
And I know it's a division game. I know we're on the road, and you never know what's going to happen. This whole year has been entirely crazy, but I think the Vikings win this one. I think they win this one easy. I think they're the better team. I really do. So don't forget, we'll be here following the game for Last Call Live. Mel will be filling in. The Padawan learner gets his first real live assignment, and he nailed it. Well done, Melo. Thank you for filling in for One Bar. We appreciate you. All right, guys.
My
as
pleasure.
You're waiting, watch the game, enjoy it. Again, we'll be on right after. And also, don't forget this little nugget. 15% of iPhone users using iPhone with a broken screen.
What?